Welcome to this video. We're going to talk about how music influences our emotions. Music has a deep and complex impact on the brain and emotions, activating an extensive network of cerebral areas. In our reward and pleasure system, it stimulates the release of dopamine, a neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward in areas like the nucleus accumbens and the ventral tegmental area. This explains why music can be so pleasurable and addictive. The amygdala, the key in the processing emotions, especially fear and pleasure, is intensely activated. Music can increase the release of serotonin related to well-being and help reduce the cortisol levels. Even sound music can be pleasurable, as it can secrete prolactin, a hormone that generates a feeling of comfort. The hippocampus, that is related to memory, and the medial dorsal prefrontal cortex are activated, allowing music to evoke past memories with great intensity. And in the cognition part and movement, the prefrontal cortex is involved in appreciation, recognition of musical structures, and decision making. The basal ganglia and the motor cortex are activated, especially with rhythm, which can provoke involuntary movements like tapping or dancing. In the part of the emotional and psychological benefits, it helps a lot in emotional regulation because music is an effective tool for managing mood. It can improve well-being, increase cognitive performance, and help to reduce stress and anxiety. And music therapy is used to treat anxiety, depressive symptoms, pain, and some symptoms associated with dementia. In people with dementia, familiar music can help evoke autobiographical memories believed to be lost, and it has also been observed that music can improve the subjective quality of sleep in people with insomnia. And for performance, it is used by athletes to improve performance, motivation, and emotional regulation before competition. How does happy music impact in our brain and emotions? First, the dopamine rush. Upbeat, enjoyable music causes significant release of dopamine in the brain's reward system, particularly in the nucleus accumbens and the ventral striatum. These are the same areas activated by other highly pleasurable activities like eating favorite foods or achieving a goal. For example, when you hear the upbeat rhythm and major chord progression of a song like Pharrell Williams' Happy, your brain begins to anticipate the most pleasurable parts. The dopamine release that can start even before the peak of the song, rewarding your brain for the accurate prediction of a rewarding experience. And this anticipation is what often gives you the famous musical chills. The motor activation and energy, the fast tempo and strong rhythmic patterns of happy music activate the motor cortex and the cerebellum. This engagement prepares the body for movement. For example, listening to Don't Stop Me Now by Queen makes you want to tap your feet, dance, or move faster during a workout. The brain is synchronizing your body's motor systems with the perceived rhythm, giving you a boost in physical energy and perceived effort. And for stress reduction and regulation, because happy music can help reduce the levels of cortisol, the primary stress hormone, and potentially increase serotonin. It impacts in emotions because the release of dopamine and the positive acoustic features directly induce a state of positive affect mood. This can lead to more optimistic outlook. And the open beat music, especially instrumental tracks, can increase processing speed and attention by providing a moderate level of arousal without being overly distracting. And listening to music, especially when experienced with others, can foster a sense of connection and shared emotion, potentially due to release of oxytocin.
One effective way to reduce stress It is by listen to music all we already know and enjoy because it's not only about the type of music but also the personal connection we have with it. Soul, classical, or instrumental music is especially helpful for vocabulary and salary. Many studies showed that calming music can reduce blood pressure, heart rate, and other physical responses. Some research even says that relaxing with music can boost the immune system since in the screen endorphins. It's interesting to know that it doesn't always have to be classical music to work. What matters most is that you like the music you are listening to, even a calm pop song, some jazz, or your favorite genre can help reduce stress. There's also something called musical spacism, which means you see music to disconnect mentally during difficult moment as a temporary way to match your emotions. Music can also lower cortisol, the stress hormone. Many studies show that a few minutes of relaxed music can decrease cortisol levels. This meaning lasts as a higher averted mood and more stress. And when music is combined with natural sounds like word on nature, it relaxes us even more. Fast music with a high tempo can decrease our level of activation or arousal, which mean we may feel more awake and full of energy to move or work. Some studies suggest that listen to energetic music release neurotransmitters like noradrenaline, which are listened to attention are alertants. Choosing music that motivates us or makes us happy not only gives physical energy but also improves our mood, makes entire feel more enjoyable from a neurological point of view. There are even systems in development that you are emotional states to recover music according to what we need, known as music-based emotion regulation system. Happy music can make us release dopamine, the neuronal transmitter related to well-being. When we listen to a song we really like, the brain gives us natural little bursts of happiness. Music also makes tasks feel lighter. Several studies show that people who do chores while listening to music feel less tired and in the better mood, even when activity reaches physical after. Volume also plays a role. Listening to music slightly louder than usual without exaggeration increases adrenaline and makes us feel more energized. Our favorite jersey is like our best blue, where it's reggaeton, pop, panda, or K-pop. Listening to the jersey we love gives us more energy than any other music, even more the music need to the motivate. See, singles stress energy even more because the brain releases endorphin when we'll see that you are singles while cleaning improves our mood more than just listening. The video explains in a thin way how music has a direct impact on the brain and our emotion. It shows that certain rhythms can relax us, reduce stress, or even improve our mood, while others can fill us with energy or motivation. It also gets playing how music has clear areas of the brain related to memory, creativity, and concentration. The video induced real exams and testimonials that show how music can work almost like a form of emotional therapy. Overall, it showed that music is not just entertainment, like indicate transformation how we think, we and the act. It is a long documentary, but I honestly believe it is go worth in compliment.
When you hear a song at an important moment in your life, when you hear it again, you remember that moment. The hippocampus stores autobiographical memories. The amygdala records and processes emotions. Music has rhythm and activates different areas of the brain. Sometimes the brain ensures songs that mark an emotional time. Listening to music releases dopamine. Those mixing music with feelings make us better people. Music makes us better people because it connects us with our emotions. It helps us get to know ourselves better, make us more sensitive and empathic. It improves empathy, teaches us to regulate and understand what we feel. It regulates our emotions, strengthens our relationships. It connects us with others and help us heal. It encourages creativity, and sensitivity. In conclusion, I personally consider it an important topic because music is always present. It positively impacts the brain, mental and physical health, and plays a crucial role in culture and individual and collective identity. It is a tool for personal development, helps process emotions, improves concentrations, and strengthens social bonds. Thank you.